Hey, hey, what's going on? All my homies, homettes, dudes, and dudettes. It's time to open up another box. What's in the box? All right, you guys already know what it is, so let's get to it. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what's in here. See what we got popping. I just came in, so I had another situation out there, meaning box, but I figured I think I know what this is. You guys already know what it is, probably, but I think I know what it is. It's something that I'm probably late to the party about getting. And let's see. No foam nuts. Oh, yeah. It is. It is Hawas Elixir. I know I'm late to the party. This has been out for a while now. I did have little bubbles. That's why I was just popping. So I was like, okay, I just got it. I'm late to the party. But anyway, let's crack into it and see how it smells. It's supposed to be a clone of John Paul Gaultier's elixir, but I haven't smelled that either. So I just figured I'd just get it, just try it out. Here we go. All right. Okay, the box is pretty basic. Just a gold box. Has a little bit of texture to it, like a pattern, almost like a micro snake pattern. But yeah, a little gritty. But it's a basic box. On the top has the Rasasi symbol. On the back has a little bit of information. On the side, nothing on that side, but on this side we have the holographic sticker, and then on the bottom the barcode and such. All right, so let's crack into it. Opening up the box is nothing exciting, just a basic box. Okay, and here we go. Not a box I'll be keeping. Wow, this is very reflective. It's like a mirror. But yeah, it's very reflective. But anyway, this is Hawas Gold. The top, some Hawases, some of the fragrances, they come with the name written on it, and some of them don't. I think my the Hawas Black, I think, didn't have a the top is tight. Didn't have the writing on it, so I don't know if that means it's fake or not, because I have some with it and some without it, so I would just not worry about it. But anyway, let's see how this smells. Going right in. Okay, good. No alcohol blast, but it smells sweet. It smells like almost smells kind of like 1 million off the top, but not the original 1 million. 1 million, I don't know which one, but one of those. But it's nice. This is nice and sweet. This a easy going. It's probably like a club kind of scent, but it's sweet. It's something that's going to probably easily get compliments and get attention. It's nice. I like it. It smells like Jean Paul Gaultier Ultramel, but like with a certain extra oomph to it, almost like a maybe like maybe like a grown-up version of it. Not that that's a childish version. I mean, childish scent. Just this smells a little bit something else, like a little bit more refined. But let's go ahead. Go on skin. Wow, that's a good sprayer. Ooh, goodness gracious! Look at the wetness put on me. Goodness gracious! This fragrance got that wop. Got that wop. Let's see. Okay, on my skin, it smells mineral. Oh, now it's changing. Smelling more and smell more of the alcohol coming up. Something smells, that's weird. Kind of smells like a little bit like a pickle, like a dill pickle. Okay, that's fading too. One thing I can say, this fragrance is changing like rapidly. Okay, it's settling down. It's starting to smell similar to what I smelled on the paper. But those first couple of transitions were kind of crazy. That smelling of the pickle, I ain't like that. I don't like that. Because not that I like pickles, but I don't want to smell like a pickle. But yeah, this is pretty good, and it's getting closer in. It kind of smells like a strong cardamom maybe, or some kind of nut or some kind of sweetness. I'm gonna have to look up the notes. Let me get the notes. Hold on a second. All right, so I'm back. I got the notes, but I'm not sure how real these notes are, how authentic they are, but it kind of smells like what these notes are saying. For the notes we have for Elixir, Hawas Elixir, there is top notes of lavender and mint. The middle notes are vanilla and benzoin, and base notes are honey, tonka bean, and tobacco. And those are the notes that I actually smell. Like I smell the tobacco. The mint is probably what I was smelling in the top. That was kind of smelled kind of fresh or whatever. I'm not sure where that dill pickle note came from. Maybe it's something more on my skin and mixed with it, and so I have to wear it when I'll have to test it when I have actually clean skin. But so yeah, the mint, I smell the lavender. That's that freshness that I'm getting from it. The vanilla, that's probably the sweetness that I'm getting. The honey, tonka bean, I thought I smelled, no, I said cardamom, but tonka bean, cardamom, that's kind of what I was thinking about. I was thinking about tonka bean, not a freshness of cardamom. And then the tobacco, yes. So it's a pretty good fragrance. I know I may not be seeming like over excited about it, but it's a fragrance that I kind of have sensed this like this already. Like the Jean Paul Gaultier Ultramel, I have that already, and I have 9 p.m. I actually wore 9 p.m. not too long ago. It kind of has that same vibe. It doesn't smell exactly like it, but if you have one, you don't necessarily need the other one. But I am glad I have it in the collection, because these Hawas fragrances, they tend to be like some beast mode fragrances. Like these are fragrances that you could put on and wear them all day and don't have to worry about refreshing your spray. So if I'm looking for something with that kind of appeal, 9 p.m. is good too. I'm hoping this one is going to be the same way. It's going to be a long-lasting fragrance. But again, like I said, they don't smell the same. It's just a little bit repetitive and redundant. So no biggie. But if you don't have that fragrance, or if you don't have any of the fragrances similar to that, or you want something that's something like it but a little bit different, this is a little bit different. And I'll have to come back. I'll have to do a full wear before I can actually tell you how it progressed throughout the day, how it changes on your body or whatever. But I did have a nice little change just in that short little time, and it hasn't been long enough for me to get to. Well, I'm smelling some of the honey coming up, and then some other sweetness, but I'm smelling something else green in it at the bottom, almost like a basil, but basil's not listed as one of the notes. But yeah, pretty good. I like it. I enjoy it. I'm glad to have it in my collection. I think I have most of the Hawas fragrances except for the one that's the red. I'm not crazy about. I'm not really interested in getting that one because I think that one's supposed to be a clone of Arrow's Flame, and I have Arrow's Flame already, so I don't need the clone of it. So, but yeah, if I come across it and it's a good deal, I'm going off on a tangent right now. I'm talking way too much. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me and rolling with me with this unboxing of Hawas Elixir. Try not to blind you guys with the bottle, but it is a crazy finger magnet and it's a big mirror. So if I put it up, you probably won't be able to see the name. You'll just see the camera. But anyway, until next time, it's your boy Will with the Will Report. Deuces.